If you were following our program yesterday, you must have heard when Gordana Panayotovic from Delez Serbia said that this week the most frequent words were HR week. Well, I would add another to HR week, and this is definitely Dusan Basalo. As each day we were hearing about his initiative Talks&Folks, so I would like to welcome Dusan one more time.
Thank you, Joanna. Thank you. And
I'm sure that you agree.
I agree totally. And I promise this is the last time for the conference. So before we start, I would just like to say well done and amazing job for you and for the production team and for the organizers of the conference. I mean, guys, you did an amazing job. So well done, really. So let's start with the final Talks&Folks interview for this conference. Today, I have a pleasure really to host and to talk with a special lady who is not an engineer, but she's actually working as a CEO at a large global engineering company. She's absolute queen of energy, power, oil, and gas, but also experienced in mining and minerals industry, as well as software, solution services, and business intelligence. Amazingly balancing a successful professional career and family life, being a mom of 3 kids. So let's chat with Ksenija Karic, Country General Manager at Schneider Electric Serbia, and also one of the mentors exclusively represented by Talks&Folks agency. So hello, Ksenija, and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hello from my side. I hope we hear each other.
Yes, we hear you very well.
Okay, technology works.
Technology works.
Hello.
That's the thing. So yes. Let's start because I got so many questions for you and I got so many things to ask you from other people. You're really inspiring lady on a business market in Serbia. So the first question is, people are probably asking you a lot. So how challenging is to be a CEO within large engineering company, especially having in mind you are a lady and you are not an engineer?
Okay, so first of all, thanks for this invitation for HR Week. Thank Dusan for this interview and for this nice introduction. Yes, can I be very honest with you? A lot of people are asking me this. So can we agree it's challenging? I would say yes, of course, but has anyone ever done it? I'm sure yes. So apparently it's possible. I'm working again and living in every day. So I can tell you I have a lot of anecdotes to my business career regarding this topic. And I will tell you one which is very, I would say nowadays in that period of my life was not that funny, but now it's very funny when I look back. So I was working in that time for one also engineering company, and I became a head of sales there. And so it was pure automation engineering department. So all of them were men, guys, boys, and they were all engineers, of course. And it was also always anecdote. So my first week there was, I was trying to understand, what I was selling. Actually, I was coming from an IT department in that time. So I had an IT background. And, they were telling me, if you want to understand what we are selling and what we are working, you have to go back a second year of electrical engineering university to understand even what we are discussing here. So that was one of my favorite anecdotes. And even nowadays, when I meet that guy and that colleague of mine, we always laugh about it because it was so funny. And, it really never frustrated me. It really gave me more energy and more strength to face this issue every day. And still I'm doing it. So apparently I'm doing it well.
Well, I guess this is the mindset needed for this kind of success. So since we are on the HR Week conference, so how do you as a CEO of a company look at the HR as a function, as a business function?
Yeah. I would say that HR is my key partnering function. So I always say I have my CFO on the right side and my HR on the left side. So HR is for me centrally my left hand. With a good HR next to you, you can really bring a lot of added value to business, added value to the communication, and it's very important to have the right match between CEO and HR, because if this match is not right, then I think you'll have some, I would say, challenges.
Yeah. So 30 minutes ago, I had my own keynote where I spoke about why HR doesn't become a CEO. And if HR is so important, as you say, and as all CEOs say, so in your opinion, why HR don't become CEOs?
I don't know. I can tell you when I was thinking, so why they don't become is that I don't know. Maybe they do, but you are right. I don't know even one case to show. But apparently, I don't think they don't want to become a CEO. It's just a different type of role, you know. And I think to have this balance between, you know, the HR and CEO, it's very important. And they always see the role, which is very important if the right match is made. So, and then they never push to go on the further step. I believe collaboration and between HR and CEO is a must, and then the whole organization will benefit. So again, we are coming to the point that if the right person is in the right position, so maybe it can come, but the communication and relationship with the CEO is much more important this way.
Mm-hmm. And when we speak about the HR as an area, we usually say it's a separate division, it's a separate topic. But the question is HR part of everyday work of every manager? I mean, should every manager has a part of an HR person within himself or herself?
Yes, of course. To work with people, we all need to be a part of HR. So, but I would go even further. To work with people, you really need to be a human and to feel empathy between the humans. Today, even nowadays, we are talking so much about this digitalization, artificial intelligence, robots, and so on. But at the end of the day, we all need this human touch and empathy in organizations, especially this severe business world. And I think that managers, every manager should have this in themselves, and HR should be always someone who appoints there, please take care about this and that. And now with this crazy world that we are living today, I think that creativity and thinking out of the box is something which makes a difference. So I sometimes put myself into a position of being HR and to see how the people are perceiving and how can people are reacting on the business challenges that we are facing.
And you said at the beginning this importance of interaction between the CEO and the HR. So
very much, yeah.
Yeah. So what is the primary part of HR function where CEO should be involved, no matter of the type of the company?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. For me, the most important is talent acquisition. So this CEO should be employer brand. So I really try to live on that phrase. So I'm even living in my personal life, and we have a lot of examples in now in business world, as you see, Elon Musk from Tesla, or Richard Branson from Virgin, or even in our region, Miroslav Mišković for Delta. So I believe that if you are the right ambassador for your company, and I think that talent acquisition is very important, and every CEO should get involved in that.
Mm-hmm. And in these years to come, how do you see what is the primary development area of an HR function? So, what should HR learn? In which area should develop, and so on?
Yeah. So we are bringing a lot of this, I don't know how many times I'm mentioning this digitalization process, 4.0 industry. So I think that HR should understand more IT background. So IT is now our everyday life in every single pore of our lives. So I think that they should think ahead of the situation what they have, and also on the other side, for example, for the IT companies HR, they should think more on a corporate level. So those are things that HR they should develop, and they should also they should adjust to these new challenges that we have, and IT process and digitalization process that we are all in.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be my advice for them.
And generally, how do you see the business development in the future? Have in mind also this situation that we are currently in, but also all the changes that it will bring in the years to come.
Yeah, so in the coming years of our business and our lives as well, so we have a lot of changes and a lot of change of the game. So this what I mentioned, artificial intelligence coming more to closer to us. For HR, I think it's important not to follow the trends, but to anticipate them. And also, I think that it's very important they should. Now we have, change of way how we work. So we are working more from home office. Working regime hours are changing. So we have a enormous set of changes. And I think that HR has to support the process. So because we are still learning, for me it's also anecdotal, I actually became a CEO of Schneider Electric the first day when shutdown happened. So literally, I met a team for 1 hour. It was decided that we go 100% from home. So the whole organization went home office, and so I didn't even met in person my management team for first 3 months. So I think I really had the right support from my HR, and she really helped me to support and help me to go to this process. But it was really challenging for me. The first time that I met my team was now in September. So I was actually leading the company for almost 6 months without meeting all of them in person. So I believe it's going to change a lot of things. And especially you see now corporations are saying, those global ones, that we will work 2 days from home, 3 days from home. So the working hour and the model how we work will change. So we need the support from HR there. And I think that no one on us knows how this will look like.
But it's amazing example that you gave. I think it's a unique example in Europe, maybe for a CEO to become a CEO and not to see the team for a couple of months. So can you tell us just a little bit more? We have some time. How it looked like this whole period of time.
I had the beginning. It was for me. I felt anxiety because I was preparing a lot of things. I had my 3 months business trip set up. So where should I go? To whom I will meet? Even now, I didn't go to the headquarters. I didn't go to Paris, to France, to visit. To feel the DNA of the company, which is very important. But somehow it worked. And I think that even now when I look back, I had a lot of stress. So how I will handle it, how I know to whom, to which person, how I can talk. They didn't meet me in person, so they didn't see my energy, my soft skills, and how I motivate. Even for the strategy, for example, it was very difficult for me to understand where we are going. The whole it was actually crisis management from the beginning. So I think I learned the lessons, and I think that we did great. The company actually did perfectly, so we didn't have any issues in going from home, working from home. So I think at the end of the day, if the license situation puts you in the spot, you can manage.
Mhm. And you said that you had a great support from your HR during this period of time, and I know that you're also working on an important topic of mental health within the company.
Yeah.
How do you see, how important do you see this part also, the topic of mental health in this period of time?
It's very important. Yeah, it's very important because I think people are not aware. They're not aware how much stress we bring to the house where they are, and how much you are occupied on the phone, on the calls, on the Teams meetings, Zoom meetings, webinars. So a lot of issues, and you are doing all of that from home. Probably most of the people also have kids there, and all other issues what you have in the home. For me was a lot of stress because I have my mother of 3, and it's for me it was very stressful to stay at home for 2.5 months with all of them in the house, with the homework, kindergarten online classes, with the dance ballet classes online in the afternoon. So, but I hope that now we learned, and we are really putting the mental health and empathy, and we are really flexible to understand what are the needs and what are how we can support our employees. We even we are thinking as an IT company already, because we, for example, we offer to our employees, they will had a budget, and also they were buying, sets of the computers, chairs, special Bluetooth headphones for home, so they can work more easily, because we were really working, at home you don't have working hours, so that's the main task to handle. So.
Mm-hmm. And that's important topic actually. So we see that a lot of companies are canceling their offices. Some of them will not bring all of the people, even when this whole situation ends. What are some of the ideas or practices that maybe you will implement as a company regarding this homework or part work from home and so on?
Yes, for now, it's for sure that we will adjust. It is actually the corporation gave the structure and the strategy that we will work 2 days from home, but on the local level, we need to decide how we're going to implement that and how this will be organized. So we gave them support and buying them the assets so they can make this working set up at home as much as possible as it could. We are really thinking, you're really thinking out of the box how we can support them even further. We are bringing them a lot of trainings. One of the main topics that I was putting on my HR was you need to find me trainings how I can lead the company in this small square, because I don't have those instruments. I don't have those skills yet. So I think we will upgrade ourselves to learn more how to use the tools, Zoom, WebEx, whatever tools we are paying, and it's really now it looks like we can do it. So I think we will travel much less than we were traveling before. So this will be a reduction for all of us. So I don't know. Maybe you can ask me this question in a year so I can tell you.
I will, for sure. So
Yeah.
one last question for today is, when we met for the first time, I was fascinated by all the things that you do at the same time. So you are, as you said, you are a mom of 3. You are founder of ecology NGO. You are a member of a lot of organizations, different ones, active, and so on and so on. So basically, how do you manage all this and being a CEO at the same time and leading the team that you haven't seen like ever?
Yes, all of that. Yes, that's also a question that I get a lot. So I balance it because I want, and I can't. So it's always, the balance between, of course, you need to have a perfect organization without any rooms to make some different, some mistake in organization and a structure, but it also to get support from the right people and from network around you and from family. I get a lot of support from my family. So I balance it with a lot of good energy, with a lot of positive emotions. And, it's always time when I get home. It's always the best period, the most emotional day of my day. And it was actually, I decided a long time ago that I will put always 100% of dedication, whatever I do. So I believe that's the path.
Perfect. That's a great message for the end. Ksenija, it was amazing. It was amazing chatting with you. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
It was a
Dusan.
pleasure.
Always was a pleasure.